welcome back, everyone. We never want the result of a hard workout to be rashes or breakouts, that's for sure. So here are some exercise and skincare tips. Our Wendy Marlais, her beautiful daughter Lindsey, who's an esthetician actually, and Tawnya Cline. It's good to see you, ladies. And you know, Wendy, this is a good point because inevitably you start working out and boom, you break out. It's like,
that's right.
You know, hard work, you try to look better and then you look worse.
Yeah, well, that's why we were talking about this. We were talking about skin is, you know, is the largest organ of the body, and it doesn't always cooperate, and you're trying so hard to look good by working out, and then you have this breakout, you know, no matter what.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Lindsey and I said, well, let's do something about this. And Tawnya is a big, well, both Lindsey and Tawnya do Bikram yoga and
hot yoga.
And Tanya's training for a triathlon, so she's in and out of a swimming pool all the time. She's on a bike. She's constantly outside. So I was going to have Tawnya share with us some of her challenges with her skin, and then have Lindsey address that. And we brought some products today too.
Well, let me first ask you guys, and I'm assuming this is the obvious: don't work out with makeup on, right?
Right.
I see women. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Because you're opening your pores, right? When you sweat?
When we're sweating, we're detoxing, and all of those toxins are sitting on our skin. So we don't want that to sit because it then goes back in, clogs our pores, and can sometimes cause inflammation.
And that's why we get the breakouts, because we're sweating and all that gunk's coming out.
Yes.
So should you do something while you're working out? Is there anything you can use? Or?
It's very important to stay hydrated so that you constantly sweat to get those toxins out. However, you want to make sure you have a towel with you and to dab the sweat off your face. Do not rub the sweat, because you will rub it back in. Just dab it off your face so it's not constantly dripping down and soaking back into your skin.
What about your hair? Does the hair against your face, have you ever?
Yes, if you can pull your hair up, pull your bangs back, use a clip, just continually, you know, anything to just keep the hair off the face, make sure you have no makeup on.
Okay.
What's
been your biggest challenge? Because you're doing a lot of things.
Yeah, I would say one of the hardest things for me is I tend to have oily skin. Then when I train for the triathlons and I do the swimming, it gets real dry.
Right. So what should we do, Lindsey? Because I know a lot of women kind of go through this. What did you bring here?
Yes, we have a couple products here that can help. In Tanya's case, how she's typically oily, however, when you're swimming and working out more, and washing your face more, you can get dried out. It's very important to stay hydrated with water, staying moisturized after you're working out. Make sure if you can wash your face after you work out immediately, that would be great. If you can't, there's
Little pads.
Lots of products have these pads like this where you can throw in your gym bag and just use it to wipe your face while you get in the car and you drive home.
Really, that immediately
before you shower. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Off of you.
But this has salicylic acid in it as well, which is great for if people chafe, get rashes, get bumps. If you have current breakouts, it's really good. It's an anti-inflammatory. It'll dry up the bacteria, and it's on the go. So
now, one of the things we wanted to talk about too was the sunscreen.
I was going to ask that.
Yeah, especially, and you were explaining to me, which I didn't know, about the sunscreen. So go ahead.
Sunblock is better. It's better to reapply than to get a higher SPF. Because even if you get a higher SPF, all the number means is the amount of time you have before you start burning in the sun. So if somebody takes about 15 minutes before they start burning on a regular basis without protection, and you put an SPF 15 on, you have about 150 minutes before you start burning. That's all the number means.
Okay.
And so even if you use a higher number, most people think, oh, I'm protected better.
Right.
But really, you still have to reapply it because that sunblock comes off, especially if we're sweating.
Yeah, and you're swimming and so forth, right?
So would I want to do that again after I get out of the...
I love these spray-on sunblocks. They're really easy. You don't have to rub them in. You just spray it on your face.
Really?
And it's a waterproof. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's great if you're sweating. Always use the waterproof so you don't get the running in the eyes.
Right.
But reapply about every hour if you can. I know it's sometimes inconvenient, but that's what's most important.
All right, I noticed you brought the loofah to do your whole body for breaking
The back.
out. 'Cause
Yes.
the back
It's a big area.
The back, we can never reach the back, especially in the middle, and especially men. Men can hardly reach their shoulder blades.
So get one of these little handy
Yeah,
dandy
that's
ones.
great to
Don't do
hold in your
Pilates,
shower.
you need to buy a loofah.
Exactly.
Now, this is my trick. I just mixed some water, bottled water, with an oil
An oil?
Like an essence. I've got, what I have in here actually is oil, grapefruit oil, which is right here.
Is that good to
and
put on
you
your
can
face,
ingest it.
though?
Well,
An
what I
oil?
do, see, it's a light spray.
Yeah.
And so you can just kind of hydrate yourself, plus it just makes you feel refreshed, and it smells better. So after I teach a spinning class, when I'm real sweaty, I run in, I only have 2 minutes before my next client, so I just kind of spray this on me. It gives me a little bit of hydration because I don't have time to do everything I'm supposed to do.
I see.
So if you're on the run, something like that works. And also powder, and we put the recipe for a powder. If you're wearing a hat, a lot of people will break out. I think you said you break out sometimes from the hat rubbing, you shave. So you want to use a powder, and I've got some recipes on the
All right, yeah, a lot of good
website.
information.
Yeah.
Thank
They're
you,
really
ladies,
easy to
for
make.
joining us. Good job, Lindsey. Tawnya, congratulations to you, too,
Thank
on your
you.
adventure there.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how you people do that. I'm just trying to get yoga in once a week. And if you want more information about Pilates by Marlais or Faces by Marlais, you can go to our website, azfamily.com/yourlife, or dial our hotline. Now, when we come back, Chef Andrew Nam